What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So there's a lot of things that are happening right now where we see growth that's happening for the last like week or so, a lot more traction and a lot more views, a lot more interest in the crypto market. And while we've seen that, we've seen some things that have pulled back. We've seen like Bitcoin has pulled back a little bit, Ethereum, BNB, a lot of things that are in the top 100. But one that has been moving quite a bit in the last 7 days, as well as the last day, is Cronos. So I wanted to take you through exactly what my plan will be because people are telling me, hey, with 100,000, you're going to be a crypto or a Cronos millionaire. And I think being a Cronos millionaire would be absolutely amazing. But I do believe that people need to have a lot invested into it in order to see that happen. Do you need to have like $1 billion invested in order to be a millionaire? That doesn't make sense. But no, you don't need to have $50,000 that's invested in order to become a Cronos millionaire. But I think as you're given the opportunity to become that Cronos millionaire, you have to take all of these opportunities that you have and make sure you're making the right choices, the safe choices for yourself and for the future, right? So being greedy is obviously should never be the option. There are some people that want to be as greedy as possible and take as much money as they possibly can. But if you feel as though, let's say you're investing $10,000 into this play, if you're investing $10,000 into the play right now, you definitely have a lot in the end, right? You're going to have a lot in the end because you're going to have over 100,000 CRO. You could potentially get to a level where it is $10 and you can have $1 million on your hands. But there's so much more as you make that journey, that leap, that kind of I don't know, quest to $10. It's not just going to go from where you are now to $10. It's going to be up, downs, up, downs, up, downs, all the way down and back up all the way. Then you see it like it's going to keep moving, right? And those things that keep moving like that tend to be the most difficult to hold. And I want to let people know that there's an easier method to finding that out, to figuring out how you can hold for a longer period of time. And the easiest way that you could do that is by accepting some of your gains. There are people that will say diamond hands forever, but honestly, that doesn't need to be the thing, right? You need to look at it and go, what can I take? Can I take my initial investment? Does that make me feel better? And you actually see that it does make you feel really good. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. One of those links being for my Rumble. If you guys want to follow me on that platform, feel free to go and follow me on that platform. I love making videos, so I want to make sure we have platforms in both areas and we could start making like unique content over there. Once we get to a certain point, we are kind of uploading these videos on Rumble and catching a little bit of traction, but in due time, we'll get to that point. So feel free to follow me on Rumble. Let's talk about Cronos here. So currently, Cronos is at 7 or 8 cents. It's up 7.8%. And the volume we're seeing is about $41 million worth of volume. The price movement today has been phenomenal. Again, up 7%. It was up 10% at one point. And now we're seeing it kind of retrace, which is healthy. You want to see retracements. And that's where you see that, right? If you were just talking about today and you were like, I'm going to be a millionaire off of today with this movement, a lot of people would be weary of what would happen if it does get up to that peak point, how fast it would come back. Would they be able to make their money up to that peak point? And that's what we deal with, right? When you see that increasing to 8 cents and you're like, all right, it has the chance to get to 10 cents, which would be $1 million. But now you're only at $800,000. It gets to 8 cents, $800,000. You're so close to $1 million. Diamond hand forever, right? If you make this move and take profit somewhere around your certain target. So if it's 8 cents on the way up, you hit it at 8 cents, get out of the play. You now have some room to reinvest when that retracement comes, or you can just be happy with what you do have and put it back in your bank account. And now you're completely in for profit. But let's talk about that, right? Because I build spreadsheets going through, exit plans and stuff, right? And this is my exit plan that we have for CRO. Now, it's not really complex. It's not complex at all. I like to play the short game and I like to play the long game. And if you guys want the spreadsheet, you can get this over on Patreon and you could break it down yourself. All you have to do is enter whatever coins you have. And then I also added this portion to it, the addition portion, which it's not final, so I don't have that in the file on Patreon, but I just want to explain exactly what I'm going through here. So I start out with 88,000 CRO. Let me zoom this out a little bit so you guys see it a little bit more. Zoom out, make it a little smaller. There we go. So you'll see right behind my head, I have 88,000 CRO. That's how much I have. And you see the market cap, which is, circulating supply, 25.2 billion is what the supply looks like. So as you see the prices, I'm not going to take any sells. I'm not going to take any coins as it gets up to a level of 45 cents. But then when it gets up to 50 cents, that's where I will take a portion of it. And I only have 88, but I'm going to take 20,000 of it. Why am I going to take 20,000? Well, I have 44,000. I'm taking my initial investment, which is $10,000, and I'm going to be happy with that. Now, if it finds a way to come back, what I'm going to do essentially is invest another, let's say $3,000 to buy 10,000 more coins to give me a little bit more if it does get to that point. Now I'm risking my initial investment or some of my initial investment in order to do that. But that's only if it finds a way to come back to about 30. So from 50 to about 35 or 30, that's where I will make that move and add another 10,000. So it gets me up to 78,000 again. And now as we go along, I'm not going to take any more profit from it until we get to a point where it is $1. $1 is only a $25 billion market cap. I can definitely see it hitting that level. It's easy to see it hitting that level, especially in more of a bull market. So I take 18,000, which would be $18,000. And as we see it go back again, because it's going to retrace from a level of $1, I will invest more. Now, if it does not retrace and it continues to push and pushes above that point, I'll just play it just like I'm playing it now. So 30,000 that I'll take from here, which will be about 60,000, and then 20,000 I'll take right here at $3, which would be 60,000 again. So total that I should have that's there should be about 148,000, and then minus the two amounts that I took here, minus the two amounts that I put back in order to reinvest into the play. That's only if that happens. Now, if it doesn't, it'll just be 148,000, and instead of having 10,000 left over, instead of having 20,000 left over, I'll have 10,000 left over. But either way, I'm looking to hold some for the long term. So I have a short-term plan and I have a long-term plan. So that's me turning $7,000 here into $148,000. Now, if you have hundreds of thousands of CRO, then you can easily get to that point. Or, you can see it get up to about $10, which would be a $252 billion market cap. But my goal for CRO, even though I feel like it could go a lot further and you could see burns that come into place, my goal right now is to see this at $75 billion market cap. That's really my peak point that I want to see it at, even though I believe it can get to $4 or $100 billion market cap. So it's definitely a little bit tricky for some people because I like to play what could happen, but also what I believe will happen. So we could see 5 cents, we could see 10 cents, but I'm looking for the 3 to 4 cent level, or 3 to 4. I said 5 cents or 10 cents. You could see $10, you could see $5, right? But I'm looking for that $3 or to $4 level. That's what I'm looking for in my exit plan. And hopefully I went through all that stuff right. If I said cents when it was supposed to be dollars, I apologize, but it's supposed to be dollars there. I know it goes back and forth, especially since our price right now is 6 cents. So ultimately, that's how I turn $7,000 into 137,000 potentially, or 148,000, depending on what it is. So it's not supposed to make me insanely wealthy from CRO alone. It's literally setting up different investments that you can have. And that's my overall plan and what I will gain from it. Let me know what your plan is. If you have the spreadsheet and you want to fill it out yourself, let me know what your plan is. You don't have to include buybacks if you're buying into it. Just let me know when you're going to sell. These spreadsheets help you to be not greedy, right? Less greedy. And I find them very, very helpful for the normal investor to learn how to sell, because selling is the hardest part of investing. But guys, Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. And if you guys want to follow me on Rumble, feel free to follow me on Rumble. If you're already following Rumble and you're watching on Rumble, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.